Off target from outside.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Clarkson, guarded by Wright. Mozgov with the block.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with them this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Screen by Fareed. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. 6 to shoot. Harris on the double team. Looking to end the run, and it's off the back rim. No good. Gets it off, and it would have counted had it fallen.
Let's take them back.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
94.
Celtics trail by 21. Harris in a 2-guard. Mirotic out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Noah, and it's Rose in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. To the middle, here's Harris, and it's blocked. Now, here's Thomas. It's stolen by Harris. One-on-one here. Inside Leaner. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
What a game for Rose. He's got 8 points and 11 dimes. He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
Truly, they have no answer for him at all.
Well, the Celtics shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Shumpert dishes to Sullinger. The offensive rebound, great, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Rose passes to Harris. That's good. Harris has got 37.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Thomas passes to Ray. That's good.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Noah. It's tipped. And here's Crowder. Sullinger the screen. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Bulls, Jared Sullinger. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Sullinger. Free throw's good from Sullinger. The Bulls leading by 18. Rose kicks to Harris. And the layup falls. Harris has got 39.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
To the paint, wants to get it to Butler, and does. That's good.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Pass to Harris, down low, and it's Rose. This time the assist by Harris. Harris has got assist number 8 now on the night. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Thomas passes to Ray. And good. as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Mirotic dishes to Harris. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Jared Sullinger. And he makes the first.
3. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas. Well, Sullinger has been great. He has 12 points and a block. He's given them just what they would have hoped for today.
Even more, I'd say.
Jared Sullinger. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The free throw's good from Sullinger.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Harris kicks to Butler. Out to Harris. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 9 assists now tonight. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Double team on Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And he gets it to go.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Sullinger outside. Feeds it to Shumpert. To the left side wing. Crowder. No good on the 3. The Bulls leading by 23. They push it up 4 on 3. Harris with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. It's stolen by Sullinger. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Rose. Inside. Picked off in midair. And Shumpert kicks to Thomas. Good on the three-point shot. Thomas got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Celtics.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Here's Butler. Money from the wing. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. Free throw drops for Rose. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Bulls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50% to the wing right side. And the shot's good from Crowder. The Bulls leading by 21. Rose passes to Harris. That one wide left. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The dish now to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Boston. Sullinger, and another basket for Boston.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Rose kicks to Harris. And the Bulls with another miss.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
The shot by Sullinger, wide open. Off target with the open look.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Three-pointer, Butler. No good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Outside Thomas. Unloads from 13. And the jumper falls for him. 19 points in the game. The Bulls leading by 17. Harris outside. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Harris has got 9 points in the quarter.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up
On the defensive end, I want somebody to
Fareed's checked in for Boston.
rest you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
Celtics trail by 20.
Kevin Fareed.
Passes it to Ray. Fades back, and that one goes long. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Harris wide open. He shoots another three for Chicago.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Thomas kicks to Shumpert. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And now 24 points for Iman Shumpert. The Bulls leading by 20. Rose kicks to Harris. There's Mozgov. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
So both teams making some changes here. Well, Chicago has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Boom, he chains it straight down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
It's hauled in by Harris.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
And a miss there on the triple. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Harris. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
From deep three-point range, misses there. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking.
Good win.
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I guess however many games we have left on the schedule, boys. That's your answer. Hey, I might even get 2 triple-doubles in one game. I don't know if that's possible, but I'll probably do it. I'm going to call it a double, triple-double.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Freak. It was nothing short of